All right, guys, welcome back. In this video, I will share with you the latest updates as regards migration to the UK. So watch this video to end so that you'll be able to know about the latest developments and how this affects the polity when it comes to immigration and such like. So if you are new on this channel and you're here to subscribe, kindly go ahead to smash on subscribe button. Also, give this video a thumbs up, like it, and comment down below. Okay, so let's get right into it. Yeah, the UK Home Secretary, suella braverman, who proposed some immigration rules a while ago, has just resigned. And this is following massive outburst that is against her. So it was discovered that she used her personal email to send the email that contains the proposed immigration rules. And this violates government confidentiality and all that. So I'll be reading from Al Jazeera so that you guys will get a feel of the information. Okay, so it says thus that the British Home Secretary, Suella Braverman, has announced her resignation after sending an official document from her personal email account in what she called a technical infringement of government rules. So, in her resignation letter on Wednesday, that is the 18th of October 2022, to the Prime Minister Liz Truss, she said that she has concerns over the direction of the Truss government. Yes, so she also accepted that she made a mistake and she accepts the responsibility and thereby tenders her resignation. So this official document that was sent from her personal email to the parliamentary to a parliamentary colleague, is not just one that is ordinary. It's one that has really triggered both the university community in the UK. Several bodies that are involved have really expressed their concerns over those policies. One is that she is proposing that there should be a review on about the number of dependents that should be allowed for students who wish to study in the UK. And this has not gone down well with some authorities or some members of UK government over time. Then the universities too, she equally proposed that there should be stricter measures put in place by the government to regulate the universities in the UK as regards the admission process and the courses they are offering. So the universities too are not happy about this because immigration and the foreign students has really helped them to generate enough funds to maintain and run their institution over time. So this is a copy of the letter that she sent that has generated this uproar. So this is it here. So it has not really been easy for her all this while. So actually, the outburst has been very, very swift because so many people were triggered in terms of raising concerns, especially those that she is really, at loggerheads with. So it has contributed a lot to her current resignation, and this will definitely affect a whole lot of things because the new prime minister would want to review such insinuations and note that the new home secretary rather would want to really review the propositions and such kind of policies that are being put forward out there. Also, the prime minister has not really said anything about the proposed policies or policy changes in the immigration pathway. So, but for her to have made such assertion, which didn't go down well with a whole lot of people, it has really put her in a tight corner, and that has really contributed to her resignation. Let me read for you guys a brief excerpt of her content of her letter. So she said, "It is with the greatest regret that I am choosing to tender my resignation. Earlier today, I sent an official document from my personal email to a trusted parliamentary colleague as part of policy engagements and with the aim of garnering support for government policy on migration." So you see, she's very, very emphatic about this. This constitutes a technical infringement of the rules because the email that was sent, is in violation of government privacy and confidentiality. So as you know, the document was a draft written, ministerial statement about migration that is due for publication, immediately. So though she said that it has been briefed to the prime minister, so nevertheless, it is right for her to go. So she equally went further to say that as soon as she realized her mistake, that she reported, this on official channels and informed the cabinet secretary. So she said that as home secretary, I hold myself to the highest standards and my resignation is the right thing to do. The business of government relies upon people accepting responsibility for their mistakes, pretending we haven't made mistakes, carrying on as if everyone can see that we have made them, and hoping that things will magically come right is not serious politics. I made a mistake, I accept responsibility, I resign. Guys, you have to remember that because so many people are not happy with the statement about a proposed review on the immigration process in the UK, and also statement about universities relying so much heavily on revenue and earnings from admitting more of foreign students, which such assertion did not go down well with most university unions and associations in the UK. It has really been a big blow on her own part, and that's why she's admitting you know being the person that should be held responsible for that. So all right, so the new home secretary that has taken over might be in support of these proposed policies. Then the person might be able to communicate it through the appropriate channels, because I believe that had it been the erstwhile home secretary follow the appropriate channels to agree with some of these prominent persons that were not happy with her statement, I don't think it would have led to her being asked to resign or being pressurized to resign. So I think the new home secretary has a whole lot of work to do in terms of rallying around relevant stakeholders in the UK, in the education sector, in government, and trying to find a middle ground. Then be able to come up, with a unified position that will be favorable both for the university associations and communities, and both the UK government, the Home Office, and other relevant and key stakeholders in the country. So it's a very big work and a demand that is being expected from the new Home Secretary that will take over to really do justice to this and handle this once and for all. So, as regards foreign students, this might be a good news on one hand because the person championing the proposed cut down on the number of dependents, which is this SY Home Secretary has resigned. So the new person coming might, refractor or try to adjust those proposed policies in a much better way, or better still, it could be bad news. The new person might, hold on to it, but be more diplomatic about it, or introduce more stricter and stiffer measures and policies and rules that might affect immigration to the UK. So we'll continue to keep our fingers crossed as we watch developments uh, as they unfold in the UK. So let's continue to hope for the best. We hope that they don't scrap the defendant visa. Actually, I know that they are definitely going to maybe touch on it a little bit, but it might not be as strict as some people are anticipating. Then they might equally, try to ease off or lessen the burden of some of or one or two of the other rules as regards study route migration to the UK. So guys, that is it in this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will provide you with more information as they unfold. I'll see you guys in the next video. Meanwhile, if you are new on this channel, kindly smash on subscribe button. Also like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below. I will